So hi there, Dominic Tay here again, passive income guy. So one of the other most common questions that I usually get is some people will ask me, Dom, what is the best advice that you can give to a budding entrepreneur? So if you're watching this video and you're aspiring to own an internet business, you're aspiring to make money online, or let's say you already own a website and you're now looking to really grow it beyond the current level that it is, then maybe this advice will help you, especially if you're in the starting phase. You see, one of the common mistakes that I usually see people make when they come onto the internet to make money is they have the wrong mindset. They look at it as a get-rich-quick scheme, where they expect to come to the internet, click a few buttons, everything done for them, and suddenly, voila, out of nowhere, money will fall down from the sky. Now, this is what other websites or scams will want you to believe. But if you really want to get the most out of this business, you have to treat it as a business. And internet business is a business after all. So, stop looking at it as a hobby or get rich quick kind of thing. You see, the trouble is I've seen many people, they started alongside with me, many friends who started on the internet entrepreneur alongside me. We are talking about a total of 4 friends, plus me, 5 of us, right? The trouble with all these people is that they look at it as a get rich quick scheme. So when they put in the initial effort, they put in the initial time, and it doesn't get them the results that they want, usually they will just give up and they will say, you know what, I think it doesn't work. There's no such ways that you can make money online. It's all a scam. And this is exactly what 4 of my friends who started out with me, that's all what they thought. And they all left, after doing this thing for about 1 month. But I continue to persevere. And I said that no, there must be a way that if other people are making money online, I mean legitimate income online, not scamming people, right? Legitimate income online, there must be a way for me to do it. And that's the time when I learned the hard way that over the last few years, that when I started out in this business for the first 2 years, I actually spent over $10,000, buying into all these get-rich-quick programs and stuff like that, where they promise that you click one button, you make a lot of money the next day. Right? I bought into a lot of them, and I've learned the hard way that there is no such thing as one click, make a lot of money kind of thing. There is really no such things. That if you really want to succeed in the internet business, you have to first treat it as a business, not as a hobby, not as a get-rich-quick scheme, right? So that means you have to, what do you say? You have to have the right expectations, and you cannot treat it as a hobby, because I've also seen people who come to a business, right, thinking that at the start they are very motivated and they are willing to put in their effort, their resources to really make things work. And they treat it as a hobby. The problem is they treat it as a hobby. So when they are not in the mood, they don't want to touch it at all. When they don't have the leisure time, or they don't have extra time because they spend too much time in their leisure time, they won't do anything after that. And that's the wrong concept. That's the wrong mindset. Because if you want to be good at anything, you must put in the time and the effort. And not just that, you must be able to put these things in consistently on a consistent basis. Right? This is a business. Right? Running a business is just like running a relationship. You cannot just expect that once you have this boyfriend or girlfriend and you don't have to maintain the relationship anymore. Things will quickly go sour very, very quickly. So you have to put in the same time, or if not even more time and effort, to keep the relationship going, to keep the business going as well. So that's the time when you have to realize that a business is not a hobby, right? It's okay to have fun while running an internet business. But look, there's got to be times where we have to do what we have to do, whether we like it or not, or whether we have the time or not, right? There's got to be times that we have to do that, and this is business. So if you really have this mindset that when you come into this internet business, you're willing to put in the time, the effort, and the practice consistently, then you have a much higher chance of success.